What's up? It's been a minute. Just want to check with the people. What's going on? What's good? I have a little bit of spare time on my hands, so to speak. I hope you all doing well. The weather's messed up, but it could be worse. So, I went into great details. Groundbreaker Media Group wrote Black Power King. How you doing? I went into great detail about this Black Prophet Muhammad hoax and straight through the documents. What we come to realize is that some people have found it more interesting to quote some hadith coming almost out of space. They are discarding the Sahih hadith, and then they come up with some baby mama and cousins and uncles and all that. The main character, we don't have any quote of him being described as a black man, but it's all good. The writing's there, the quotes are there, the sources are there. And it's a damn shame how people are so desperate to put themselves into some literature that they will go out of their way. Groundbreaker Media Group wrote Ashe. And the trick, probably the greatest trick that those people were playing, was a language trick. Trying to make you think that if you don't know the Arabic, you don't have no say into the discussion. Oh no. As if all the people speaking about ancient Egypt know the Medunetta. As if all the people talking about the Bible know Aramaic or Hebrew. No. Most people don't. But it's all good. So what's happening? Let me know what's up. Besides this coronavirus that we all hear about every day, is there anything else popping? Let me know what's up. Let me know what's on your mind. Oh, quiet. I guess I will have to flow then. At least give me something to flow about. You know, I went to the Louvre Museum, as you can see, and as usual, the black people that I see there are not French people. So I met a group of black women who were from Chicago, the Wind City. They asked me to take a picture. I shared a few words with them. So if by chance, if by luck, they happen to see this video, they'll be like, oh, that was him. Of course, I directed them to the Department of Ancient Egypt. As a matter of fact, I first saw them at the entrance where you have the big pyramid, and then I saw them again inside. And the lady who asked me to take a picture was asking me, so which one did you recommend again? So I showed her it's that way. And last time I went, I saw a couple of ladies, and I asked them, excuse me, are you from America? They say yes. And I say, and I asked where, and they told me New York. And I told them, like I usually say, that most of the people, the black people that I see there are from America or Africa. The black French people don't bother coming here. And then I bounced. Well, no, maybe I might cross path with some of you if you go on holiday and you happen to hop into the Louvre Museum. But if you're planning on doing that, you might as well informed me beforehand, it will be good to catch up. I'm planning on going on other museums later on, but not quite right now. I have put that video about the Persian archers during one of the live stream. It was addressed, so I was able to show that. Recently, I showed a Syrian goddess. I showed you Ibai Io, or Ebi Io. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And what was the other one again? Oh yeah, that guy with O in his name, similar to the standard of O, which is in the British Museum. You can definitely see the usual Caucasoid phenotype, but yet we have some people who are trying to say that those are black people. And as usual, I'll give you the dates. Most of the time, I'll show you the references. There's a couple of videos where I forgot to mention the references, but you can clearly see that it's definitely from the Louvre Museum. I will show you some more, don't worry. Asiatic black man is in the place to be. How you doing? I gave so many quotes of Prophet Muhammad being being white. My apologies, made a mistake. I gave so many quotes of Prophet Muhammad being white. His whiteness is clearly described in Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari. So what's up? What's new? Asiatic black man wrote, "Good brother yourself, you said it correct first time." All right. So what's up, brothers and sisters? Let me know. It's been a minute. All right. Oh boy. You know, it's amazing that same people claim that Abiad means black themselves in their own writing says that it means white, and I've demonstrated that. For those who don't know, now the website is afrostyly.com. Towards the bottom, you have the link color of Prophet Muhammad. You have different quotes, and I've added a short article that says why some people claim that Prophet Muhammad was black-skinned. And there I show you several writings where it clearly says that Abiad means white. And for the French speakers, there was a imam who was in France, and himself said several times that Abiad means white. So that's just for the record. Now, what was written in the comment there? Hold on. Are you familiar with Wonderful Ethiopians of the Ancient Kushite Empire by Drusilla Houston? I've heard of that title, but I haven't read it. You see, it's like you, for example, Asiatic black man. You like to quote. You did it so many times. Marcus Garvey saying that Muhammad was a Negro. But just saying that someone was black or white, that's not sufficient. So even if she said that Muhammad was black, at some point it was almost like a fashion thing to claim that the patriarchs were black. In the black community, so many people for decades have been claiming that Jesus, Moses, and so many other patriarchs were black. That the also is in the Bible, that the Bible is black history and so on. There are books even written about that topic. So I am well aware that what I'm saying, when I demonstrate or when I argue that the Semites were white, I am well aware that it goes against the grain of what was thought and believed for a long time. So there's some opposition, but the advantage that I have is that I show and prove it with records. And in the video White Semites Black Awakening, you have Jehu, king of Israel. Can you get better than that? How many depictions of a king of Israel do we have in history? Contemporaneous description. I don't mean a depiction that's like 500 or 1,000 years later. How many depictions of a Israelite king do we have? Now, Drusilla Hussein says Kushadwipa was centered in Arabia in antiquity. 2 Kushas, one in Arabia, one in Ethiopia. All right. She can say what she wants, but Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim are clear. I will show you some depictions also from South Arabia. I have even shown an artifact depicting Arabs, and I think it was definitely before the birth of Prophet Muhammad. But at the end of the day, no matter what you show to someone who believes in his heart, in his mind, in his spirit, that such and such patriarchs were black, doesn't really matter too much how many artifacts or how many sources or reference you go through. But the methodology, the science, requires us to deal with facts. I deal with the facts. I let people deal with the beliefs. Yeah. And as Yati Blackman wrote, it's all ours. Bible, Quran, pyramid texts, all from Afro-Asiatic languages. And there's one thing also that I've been reading recently a lot. And the people also who claim that Prophet Muhammad was black, they do that also. They go from Ham. They go from Ham and the descendants of Ham all the way down to whatever patriarchs they claim were black. They go from a theological writing of a history that is not attested, a story that is not attested in history, to make up their point. So they come up with some genealogy that cannot be traced, that we don't have any evidence for, we don't have any records for. We don't have any documentation for. And I think it's a shame. And I think it's a great shortcut. Some of the people who claim that Prophet Muhammad was black, they tell you about tribes who were allegedly black. And they make the conclusion that because he come from such and such tribe, that they descend from such and such tribe, they were black tribes, then he must have been black. He had to be black. He was black. To each his own. But anyway, the quotes are there. What is a shame though, is that when people don't know a particular language, some others will play that language card. Oh, you don't know the Arabic, you don't know what you're talking about. Yet those same people are committing one of the greatest linguistic gymnastic and linguistic acrobatic in the world, changing meaning of words. Changing the meaning of Abyad, which means white, to try to make it mean black. Changing the meaning of Asmar, which means brown, to try to make it mean black. And so many other words. It's weird. Weird. Ngozi said E1B1 in West Africa is brother of E1B1B in East Africa. That's genetics. So, what does it have to do with Prophet Muhammad being black? Doesn't Ngozi say that? But lately, what we've had, and that's interesting, we've had the people claiming that the hadith are not accurate. And that's the Sahih hadith, because allegedly they were written by Persians. All right, we don't know it all now. The same hadith that the Muslim community have been following for centuries is no longer authentic now. So they say, when it comes to the ethnicity of Muhammad ibn Abdullah. No, I do. My brother Muhammad came from Arabian Kushite stock. Okay. Okay, well, that's not what Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim say. Amongst many other hadith, but because those are the only two Sahih collection of hadith, they are the ones that I am primarily quoting. So if you don't know, brothers and sisters, you have the canon of the Muslim, and you have 6 main books in the Orthodox canon when it comes to hadith, and only 2 of them are called Sahih. That's Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. But anyway, I have plenty of quotes now. Plenty of quotation, plenty to work with. All right, well, there's not much popping now in the chat, so I guess we're gonna leave it there, but it was good to hear from you. It's been a little while. Okay, so when I have time, I will hop on. I will just pop up and do a short live stream. All right, so my people, stay safe in the meantime and stay healthy. I will definitely holler back at you later.